Higher Plateaus. Every generation has the obligation to free men's minds for a look at new worlds, to look out from a higher plateau than the last generation. Ellison S. Onizuka. Standing at the gravesite of Ellison Onizuka in Punchbowl Cemetery, Oahu, I think back on that fateful day when the unthinkable happened. Waiting after the morning bell had rung for the teacher to let us in. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Never dreaming what was waiting for us on the other side of that door. Watching the news the rest of the day. Seeing the shuttle lift off in a cloud of white. Seeing the flash of orange and yellow. Hearing the cheers fade to breathlessness. An awe-inspiring scene in one swift moment turning into something awful. Knowing later that Ellison survived the initial blast, at least long enough to activate his air pack, which may have given him a few extra moments, a few extra breaths before oxygen was no longer available, before consciousness was no longer available. And I wonder what wonder there was in those final moments. Thoughts perhaps of a comet left unexamined for the time being, of the confines of creativity, the circumference of imagination, the continual frustration of human aspiration, or great amazement at this small step created in Earth's atmosphere, this grand failure that burned a symbol in the sky, pointing to where humanity was headed next, recognition that where he left off, another would pick up and expand the limits of human consciousness, expand the limits of human understanding, just a little more until the next grand failure.